You might think that creativity is something you're either born with or not. But what if I told you that's not true? In fact, studies show that 85% of people think they're not creative, yet everyone has the ability to unlock it. In fact, creativity isn't just for artists, musicians, or inventors. It's hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to discover it in your everyday life. The average person has up to 70,000 thoughts a day. Imagine how many creative ideas could pop up in all that noise. This video is all about showing you how to tap into that creativity, right where you are. From your morning routine to the random moments when you're just bored, creativity is everywhere. You'll learn simple tricks to spark new ideas without needing a special place or moment of inspiration. Whether you're looking to solve problems, start a new project, or just add a little more color to your life, this video will guide you step by step on how to find creativity in the ordinary. Ready to discover it? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Secret in the Ordinary. Unlocking everyday moments. Creativity isn't just for artists or inventors. It's hidden in everyday moments. The truth is, you're surrounded by creative sparks all the time. Did you know that most creative people find inspiration in routine activities? It's true. You don't need a special moment of genius. A simple walk, your morning routine, or even washing dishes can trigger an idea. The key is to pay attention. You might not realize it, but your mind is constantly working behind the scenes. This is known as incubation, where your brain processes things without you even being aware of it. In fact, research shows that our brains continue working on problems even when we're doing something mundane. Studies by psychologist Dean Keith Simonton found that regular engagement with routine tasks can help foster creativity by letting your mind wander. When you start to notice creativity in your daily life, it helps you realize that you're not waiting for a light bulb moment. It's already there, in the smallest things. For instance, when you're sitting in traffic or waiting in line, don't just scroll through your phone. Instead, let your mind wander. It's during these idle moments that we often come up with some of our best ideas. And this isn't just opinion, it's backed by research. Studies by the University of California found that taking a break to do something simple, like daydreaming, helps spark new connections in the brain. So, when you stop rushing and just embrace the moment, that's when creativity thrives. Chapter 2. Sparking ideas from the mundane. The power of distraction. Sometimes, doing nothing is the best way to boost creativity. That's right, distraction can actually help you focus. You might be thinking, how does being distracted help with creativity? The answer lies in your brain's ability to rest and process information subconsciously. Dr. John Cunios, a psychologist, says that insight often comes when the mind is relaxed, not when you're trying too hard. If you've ever had an idea while in the shower or while zoning out during a commute, you know exactly what he means. Research shows that your brain can make creative connections more easily when you're not focusing too hard on the problem. One method to embrace this strategy is called productive procrastination. It's a concept where instead of forcing yourself to work on a task, you take a break and let your mind wander. During this time, your brain is free to connect dots that might not have seemed related before. So, instead of getting frustrated, embrace your distractions. Letting your mind wander is often where your next big idea will come from. Chapter 3. Unexpected creativity. How boredom breeds innovation. We live in a world that's always on the go, but boredom can actually be a secret weapon for creativity. When you feel bored, it's not a bad thing, it's an opportunity. When we're bored, we're often forced to think in new ways. In fact, studies show that boredom encourages more original thought. A study from the University of California revealed that when people were bored, they came up with more creative solutions to problems than when they were occupied. Boredom creates mental space for you to think outside the box. So next time you're stuck with nothing to do, don't reach for your phone. Instead, let your mind wander. Explore what happens when you stop trying to fill every moment with distractions. Some of the most brilliant ideas come from those quiet, bored moments. Remember, Steve Jobs often talked about how boredom led him to his best ideas. You don't need to be constantly entertained. Let your brain work its magic. If you're enjoying these ideas so far, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more tips on how to unlock your creativity in everyday life. Chapter 4. The Magic of Odd Pairings. Combining the unrelated. One of the most powerful ways to boost your creativity is to mix things that don't seem to go together. This is known as creative combination. By combining unrelated ideas, hobbies, or experiences, you open up new possibilities. Ever heard of the innovator's DNA? It's a concept by Clayton Christensen that suggests combining different disciplines leads to more creative breakthroughs. For example, Steve Jobs famously brought together calligraphy and technology to revolutionize personal computers. To apply this in your life, try this. Take two things you love and merge them into something new. If you're into photography and cooking, combine those passions by creating a visual cookbook. This is the magic of cross-pollination, where different ideas come together in unexpected ways. Data from the University of Chicago found that when people combine two seemingly unrelated things, they can often come up with creative ideas that others miss. Chapter 5. Daily Routines as Creative Rituals. Turning habits into inspiration. Did you know that your daily habits can be a powerful tool for sparking creativity? We all have routines, whether it's making your morning coffee or your evening walk. But what if you turned these daily habits into rituals that encourage creative thinking? Many successful people swear by turning their routines into inspiration zones. Famous writer Maya Angelou, for example, would write every morning at the same time, creating a structured environment that fostered creativity. To use your daily habits for creativity, you need to create a routine that gets your creative juices flowing. This might mean starting your day with a few minutes of brainstorming or taking time every afternoon to reflect. Research shows that habits help reduce the mental load of decision-making, freeing up space in your brain for creative thinking. A study by Duke University found that nearly 40% of our daily actions are habits, meaning we can turn those routine moments into creative rituals. The more you connect creativity with everyday actions, the easier it will be to generate ideas. Chapter 6. Mindful Observation. Finding hidden creativity in the details. In the rush of life, we often miss the small details. But paying attention to the little things can make a big difference in how creative you feel. A study at the University of California found that when people focused on small, everyday details, they were able to come up with more creative solutions to problems. Mindful observation. Stopping to truly look at your surroundings helps train your brain to think more creatively. It's about being present in the moment, noticing things you would normally ignore. This doesn't mean you need to sit in silence all day, but it does mean taking time to truly observe the world around you. Take a walk and notice the way light hits the trees or how people interact with each other. These small moments can inspire big ideas. Famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright once said, "Study nature, love nature, stay close to nature. It will never fail you." Nature, along with everyday human interactions, is filled with details that can spark creativity if you take the time to observe them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Keep watching for more tips on how to bring out the creativity hiding in your daily life.